Yo, what's going on, guys? So, today in this video, I'm basically going to be talking about some new information that came out barely today. And it's it's some good information that I found very exciting and intriguing. Also, kind of strange, but at the same time, like, man, like, I was just excited to also just get some type of Scream 7 news, and at least get some type of clarification because that's basically what we got today. And but before I talk about all this, if you're new, please like, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And we're just gonna dive right into this. So the information I have for you guys today is not rumors. It's not speculation. It's confirmed information by Spyglass here. Um, it literally says right here, Spyglass. On their Instagram, they posted this. It says February 2026, Friday 27th. So basically, February 27th of 2026, Scream 7. So Scream 7 comes out in February of 2026. We finally, like, because I was like, I've been speculating for a while now. Like, just like when is Scream 7 gonna come out? When is it gonna come out? When are they gonna start filming? When is this? You know, and it's like I couldn't really give an exact prediction because like there wasn't even anything to hint at what when they're gonna film Scream 7 or like when the movie's gonna come out, right? So yeah, like we finally we finally got some confirmed information. Scream 7 is coming out February 27th of 2026. Comes out on a Friday. Um so I mean, like, I guess that'll be good for those who are like who don't work on the weekends. They can just after work go to the movie theaters, watch Scream 7, so that'll be good. Um and yeah, like this I'm glad we finally got some confirmed information about Scream 7, and not, just in general, but like, especially this because I feel like this is big news, because like this was something I was speculating on for a while now, like I said earlier. So it's like it's just I'm glad we finally have some verified information on when Scream 7 is going to be releasing. So yeah, February 2026 is pretty much when it's going to happen. So you know just I guess we'll just have to wait till then. But the only reason I feel kind of just like I said it earlier that it was kind of strange for me, well, not really strange, but like it was just kind of disappointing, I guess, because like I kind of wanted Scream 7 to come out earlier than that. I kind of was like hoping that by now they were kind of like, because like I don't know, I guess like seeing some of those rumors, right, about Scream 7, and like there was these rumors about like Scream 7 being filmed in December and all that. And so I guess I was kind of just hoping that you know maybe that was true. Like maybe Scream 7 they start filming in like December or January. um you know and then they would like film it for like what, 2 months or so, and do the editing, whatever, promote it, and then release it like in what, like in the summer of 2025, or like maybe like the Halloween season, October 2025. Like I was hoping we would get something like that, but we're gonna have to wait like literally like a year and a half from now, like literally a year and a half, just to get Scream 7. And it's crazy because like by that point, Scream 5 would have came out like 4 years ago, you know. So it's like, and then Scream 6 would have came out almost 3 years ago. So by the time Scream 7 comes out, like both Scream 5 and 6 are gonna be like not old, but like they would have came out at least quite a while ago at that point. So it's a long wait for me, and I'm kind of impatient. I kind of just wanted Scream 7 to come out a little earlier. Um, and so, but at the same time, it is what it is. At least we have something, confirmed for Scream 7. At least we have a release date. Um, and just information in general, you know. I'm happy for that. And yeah, I mean like that's I'm glad about that. But I still have to speculate though, like when are they gonna start filming for Scream 7? Because like if it's releasing February of 2026, then that means like I'm gonna speculate. I feel like the in my opinion, the more likely filming, you know, prediction that I have is that they're gonna start filming Scream 7 in June of 2025. That's my opinion because like we've had so like we have so many delays and so many like so much lack of information for Scream 7. Like like they confirmed Scream 7 literally what like last year. Like they've been confirmed that movie. They've been confirmed Scream 7 since last year. It was like literally a little bit over a year ago. A couple months after Scream 6 came out. And so, it's like pretty much at this point, it's kind of like, um, it's like it's for me. I can only speculate that they're gonna film in the summer of 2025 because that means they would have like, they would film from June, film for 2 months, do the trailers, do the promotion, and then February of 2026, right? That's like earlier on in the year they would release it, and it was basically because they basically did that for Scream 6. You guys remember like they confirmed Scream 6 and like literally not even a month after Scream 5 came out. Like it was February 3rd of 2022. I remember like they confirmed that Scream 6 was going to come out, and then they started like they already kind of had a script for it, and maybe that's the case here, um but like with Scream 6 they confirmed it that it was going to be made in February of 2022. They confirmed that that movie was going to be made, and then in June of 2022, that's when they pretty much started doing the casting announcements and they started filming the movie. And they filmed it for 2 months and then started doing the trailers and promotion and all that stuff. And then in March of 2023, they released Scream 6. So it's pretty much, I can see it being the same way for Scream 7, And so, yeah, like it makes sense to me for it to be like around that range of when filming will happen. And, like it makes sense to me for it to happen in like June of, or at least like in the summer of 2025, right? So like between June and July, like it makes sense for it to happen, in my opinion, during, just around that time, because I just feel like they're gonna do the same thing that they did with Scream 6, with this filming schedule. So yeah, I mean, but like, like I said earlier, though, we've had lack of Scream 7 information, lack of, and there's been like delays and all the drama obviously, and like it's a lot of stuff has happened. So it's like at this point, the Scream 7 probably would have been made this year, to be honest. Like well, not made, but it probably would have been released this year, if I'm being honest. Like it probably would have if all these delays didn't happen. Like I feel like these delays really like put, you know, like they really screwed a lot of, Scream 7 production, and like just the film coming out much sooner than it would have. But that's just me though. But as far as like, cause like yesterday I made a video talking about Courtney Cox, saying that she's as of now, she basically says she's not coming back. She hasn't returned. She hasn't signed on. So as of now, she's not coming back. But who knows? Maybe she'll change her mind and she will end up signing, the contract and being a part of Scream Seven. There's still time. There hasn't really been any casting announcements, so I doubt that they're in a rush or anything. Because Scream Seven is literally coming out in February 2026. So I doubt they've already closed that door for like Courtney to still be able to be in Scream Seven. You know, it's not too late. Like there's still enough time for her, to come back. Um, but like, who knows? I mean, maybe she won't come back. Maybe she does. She won't come back unless David Arquette comes back as Dewey. Maybe she just wants him to come back as like a living character, or as like a flashback, or like a dream sequence or a videotape. Like maybe that's what she wants in order to come back. Um, but I mean, it's possible. I don't know, but as far as like Scream Seven goes, just in general, like this, I just hope we keep getting more information. Like I know with us just finding out that Scream Seven is coming out in February 2026, it may seem like, oh no, there's no need for a rush of information. And I don't know. I mean, I agree to an extent, but I just feel like lately there just hasn't been much. Like it's like over these past few months we've barely gotten anything. It's mostly this whole year has been mostly rumors just coming out about Scream Seven. So it's like it's just been like the Scream Seven news has just been nothing. So it's like I don't know. I mean, I hope we get more Scream Seven news soon, and so that way I could make videos about it for you guys. Because I do these videos for me and you guys, like for me and the fans who like this type of content. So it's like I do it for me and you guys. So the more information we get about Scream Seven, the more content I'm gonna be posting about it. But and it's like I didn't even expect to just get some Scream Seven news after we had just gotten, or not just gotten, but like yesterday, like I said, I made the Courtney Cox video, and I didn't expect to wake up and like get some more information about Scream Seven today. Like I did not expect that to happen. Which, yeah, I mean, it's weird because like I feel like every time I make a Scream Seven video, like lately I've just been getting like more information to talk about like the same day or the next day. It's weird. I mean, it's been like that like the past 3 weeks, but you know, either way, I hope Scream Seven just like follows this formula of like, well, not follows, but like I just hope Scream Seven is a good movie. I want it to be original, creative. I want it to be, have a good mystery. Have some really brutal kills and have some really good chase scenes. Um, and like that's what I want for Scream Seven. I really want Scream Seven to go out within, you know, within like within satisfaction for me. That's what I want. And like I've talked about it before, like maybe Stu comes back, maybe he doesn't. Me, I mean, like I know some people are like very either or, like they either really want him to come back or else they're gonna be disappointed, or the people who don't want him to come back, they're gonna be disappointed if he does come back. And it's like there's some people that are really hardcore either or, but like me, I'm not. I'm kind of just whatever, Like if he comes back, cool. Hope they do it properly, and if they do, then I'm fine with it. If they bring him back, I'm fine with it. And if not, then it's whatever. Like I'm kind of just, it's whatever to me. Like I really don't care. I'm not either or with Stu coming back. It kind of is what it is to me. Um, but like yeah, I mean, I just hope Scream Seven is a good film. Like I said before, I don't want Scream Seven to just be like some kind of like I don't want it to feel like if it's basically mimicking Scream Three. I don't want Scream Seven to feel like it's mimicking Scream Three, like like as heavily as Scream Five did. Because I know actually I was just watching today like one of Faith Decided's videos, um, and it was like I think it was a video he did yesterday, not a video from today, but a video he did yesterday or like the day before, and he was basically talking about like Dewey or something, and he said that like at some point in his video he was like, oh, I don't want Scream Seven to be you know copying Scream Three as like how Scream Five and Six did. Um, but I don't think Scream Six really did it as much though. I feel like Scream Six just had some type of there was some mirroring obviously going on with Scream Six and Scream Two, but like it wasn't as heavily as much as like Scream Five and the original Scream, where like that one was heavily mirrored from the original. Like that one was, Scream Five was the one mirroring the most, with the original Scream. Scream Six and Scream Two, like there wasn't that much mirroring there, so I didn't really care. And so if they do the same thing with Scream Seven, I wouldn't mind it, but I don't want the mirroring to be exactly the same because, even though it was minimal, the mirroring in Scream Six, I still think that the parts, because the parts that obviously one of the parts that Scream Six mirrored was the motive, and so I don't want Scream Seven to copy Scream Three's motive, with Roman. And I don't want a long lost brother. I don't want a family member. I don't want anything to do with. I don't want, Scream Seven to have like anything to do with Marine Prescott. And I just don't want these things. I feel like we've had that so many times, um, throughout this franchise, and it's like, like I didn't mind Scream Six having the same motive as Scream Two, but I will mind it if they do that with Scream Seven. Like if they have the same motive as Scream Three, like I'm not gonna like that at all, because like I really want Scream Seven to be the most original, movie in this franchise, and perhaps I mean this is kind of like a hard if, right? Because like the original Scream is like a freaking classic, like that movie is just legendary, but like you know perhaps maybe Scream Seven, maybe I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying maybe Scream Seven is so original and creative to the point where it stands out from all the movies in the franchise. To the point where it's even better, where it's not only better than the sequels, but it's also better than the original. Like maybe just maybe they end up doing that. Like Scream Seven ends up being so original and creative to the point where it's also better than the original and the sequels. Like maybe Scream Seven really does nail it, and and hit it out the park with this. Like maybe that is what happens, but like I mean I doubt it because like I said, the original Scream is just it's my favorite Scream movie of the whole franchise. It's just such a good movie. It's the most rewatchable. It's the most fun. It's the most um like it has so much like just good moments in that movie. Like it's so memorable. Um and so it's like I can't really put any of the Scream sequels above it, but I do think the sequels are good. But like I said, if a hard if a hard if Scream Seven does end up being so original and creative to the point where it ends up being better than the original Scream, like I'll be shocked, or if or even if it's better than just like all the sequels in general, right? Like if it's just that good, where it's like the second best Scream movie, like I'll be happy with that. I'll be satisfied. You know, like I would really like that. You know, which, who knows, maybe it will be. Because right now, as far as my rankings go, like it's pretty much the original Scream, Scream 4, Scream 6, um, Scream 5, Scream 2, and Scream 3. Like that's my list. So, maybe Scream 7 ends up being number 2. Um, so, I mean, I guess, like I said, we'll see what ends up happening with Scream 7. I just hope it's a good movie. Um, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think. Like, do you guys think Scream 7 will start filming in like the summer of 2025? Because that's honestly my prediction. It might start filming earlier than that, but I doubt it. Like, I doubt they're gonna start filming like early on in like the like I highly doubt they're gonna film like that early on in the year of 2025, and just to release it like a year later or almost a year later. Like they're gonna like start that early. Like I highly doubt it. It's possible, but I just feel like they're not gonna do them. And heck, I would be surprised if they start filming in like August, right? Or like September. Like that would be like, I feel like that would be late. Like that would be like really like I highly doubt they're gonna be able to get much done within that timeline from when the movie has to come out and all that stuff. So yeah, like I feel like the summer of 2025, in my opinion, it makes the most sense for them to start filming Scream 7 in that, around that range right there, the summer of 2025. But let me know what you guys think though. Like when do you guys think they'll start filming Scream 7? Man, I'm kind of like just like my voice is kind of going out right now. Like I swear when I do these videos, I don't know if you guys ever notice like I start talking weird after a while, or I start stuttering. That's because I feel like I'm out of breath a little bit. So, and I'm sure you guys could hear my heavy breathing as well. So, sorry about all that, but man, freaking Scream 7 has me going on a whole freaking tangent here. But anyways, I really love this franchise though. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe to the channel.